hard. This is Galliwasp. General, your face me did hard. Hero, hero, hero. Why them a keyboard warrior? Them a feel like you Kyle with the rework. You feel so hot, me burn up my t-shirt. And if a boy try bully me, you know what dirt. Body not the game, body not the real world. Me feel like you Kyle with the rework. You feel so hot, me burn up a girl skirt. And if a boy try bully me, you know what dirt. Body not the game, body not the real world. How you mean? Flames have changed. This new Kyle get flames from flame. Ginger have something where she love to. Make a boy get grains from grains. How you mean? Flames have changed. This new Kyle get flames from flame. Ginger have something where she love to. Make a boy get grains from grains. And a life pirate coming on the campaign. And a life demon in the campaign. And a boy them piece of them big on them bun. With a little piece of stone tight and get slain. And a life pirate coming on the campaign. And a life demon in the campaign. Boy them piece of them big on them bun. With a little piece of stone bird that get slain. The new rework creeper than it show. And a life pirate and a life scarecrow. Winter season me plant a YouTube channel underneath the full moon it a grow. Listen, hero wars, hero wars, hero wars. Galliwasp pass, that you feel know. Yum, 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 the boy them a munch roll. Tell mama chapa we no bend down low. Come on, feel like you Kai with the rework. Oh, you feel so hot, me burn up the t-shirt. And if a boy try bully me, you know what dirt. Body not the game, body not the real world. Me feel like you Kai with the rework. Oh, you feel so hot, me burn up a girl skirt. And if a boy try bully me, you know what dirt. Body not the game, body not the real world. Oh, you mean? Flames have changed.
Yes, my people, you don't know. It's not that I just wanna play my music. Don't get it twisted, I do wanna play my music, but I have to share the stream in certain places. I have to get it out there and get some people onto the stream. Let people know I'm streaming. So that is why you see the loading soon and all of these things. Please, some patience is appreciated. Love you guys.
Every day I hear what she playing. You know see a Galliwasp gaming. Every day I hear what she playing. You know see a Galliwasp gaming. Hero was, hero was, hero was. Galliwasp gaming. Yo. Go put a like on the video. Gala blocks. Hero was, hero was, hero was. Mama Chaba, Mama Chaba. Hero was, hero was, hero was. Galliwasp gaming blocks to the gala. Hero was, hero was, hero was. Mama Chaba, Mama Chaba. Hero was, hero was, hero was. Galliwasp gaming blocks to the gala. The baga lippy lippy and the baga laba laba. You fit in a dress like Mama Chaba. We sell Lara Craft figure rise up yama. You get knacka knacka that hard for your swallow. The baga lippy lippy and the baga laba laba. You fit in a dress like Mama Chaba. We sell Lara Craft figure rise up yama. You get knacka knacka that hard for your swallow. When I tell no lie, on the one me up front. Mike Tyson, this a one I got punch. A dirty Polaris, we carry enough stun. I must see the devil where I carry enough gun. Bring it up on the plane, carry through custom. I must see the devil where I carry enough gun. I couldn't meet them, I take for Captain Crunch. You know, see the ice spice, so the boy them a munch. The baga lippy lippy and the baga laba laba. You fit in a dress like Mama Chaba. We sell Lara Craft, figure price up yama. You get knacka knacka, hard for your swallow. The baga lippy lippy and the baga laba laba. You fit in a dress like Mama Chaba. We sell Lara Craft, figure price up yama. You get knacka knacka that hard for your swallow. Hero was, hero was, hero was. Hero was, hero was, hero was. Galliwasp, Galliwasp gaming. Galliwasp, Galliwasp gaming. And if a boy violate a beer things. And if a boy violate a beer things. Galliwasp, Galliwasp gaming.
The baga lippy lippy. Galliwasp, 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 Galliwasp. Baga laba laba. Yo, back in the building. Galliwasp, Galliwasp, Galliwasp. They can't really stop the G, you know. Bad internet connection. Anyway, yo, you don't know the formalities. If at some point this video gives you some value, do drop a like on the video. Do subscribe to the channel if you're with me streaming right now. Feel free to jump into the chat and let me know what's going on. Let me know where you're at. Earlier, I was in the Grand Arena, bro, testing out the Electra Relic, and like all kind of madness reached me. So I'm just gonna go back over some of them battles right quick and show you what's going on. This was the first victory. Got Luther down quickly, but that Yasmin is built like a tank, bro. Tanked up the Yasmin, killed my Electra. Now the G's then backed it. Goose did not have it, and we got the Yasmin down. But it's a shame when you see Marta and Electra go down. I'm actually gonna start concentrating a little bit more specifically on Martha, because I really need her to keep the team alive. This is the second one, and yeah, Folio wrecked the team, bro. Skip that, bro. Folio tore the team to absolute shreds, bits and pieces, my brother. This is the next one still. We got a little win over here. Let's see how Electra stands up while this was going on. Okay, see, Folio can give out in return, and a Mushy and Shroom, and I feel that was a change, because you see that's Electra now in the Mushy team, whereas you look before, this was Electra replacing Asta in the team with Goose and King Mao. And one victory, one defeat is not bad. To be honest, since all that crashing and all of that mad thing, I haven't touched a button. I haven't done anything, so I was in the Grand Arena. I'm gonna take a sip of my drink, and I'm gonna get back into the Grand Arena, because we wanna see what Electra's saying in real life situations. So we're gonna put her up relic against this Artemis Heidi Arachne relic combination. Is it unfair that I've got two relics against their one relic? Let me take Folio out. I'll take Folio out. Who do I want to put in there? You know what? I want to keep Martha with Electra, because if I can keep Martha alive, then Martha should keep Electra alive. I'll chuck this relic over here. This team right here is my losing team, but if you get beat by my losing team, oh boy, are you ever a loser. So yeah, and this should really do for these lot. So let's get into it and see how Electra does. I'm looking for a better performance from Electra in the Mushy team, because there's a lot of healing coming from Mushy. My Mushy is super strong, because I build her as the tank for my Hydra attacks. So let's get into the fight that we really want to see, the Electra fight. Let's see if she electrifies it. I mean, they're walking right now. They're walking it out. And in this particular team, Electra's not looking too bad. Like, it looks like it might potentially be a little bit of trouble in the arena still. Cause when that team goes together in the arena, like my new arena team with the Electra Relic, OMG, it's trouble, bro. See, the Iris lineup dealt with me so wicked. I don't want, boy, that Iris lineup dealt with my Electra wicked. That's DJ again with that same Iris line. That's why he's so high. What's he doing up there, bro? Iris line, Caden with Peach. I do not like these guys. So you see what happens when you start moving up the levels and you start to see players start to learn how to put together a team a little bit. So I want to give Electra a proper little test. I'm going to put her against that Caden team. We are going to let that double relic team hold our losing team. and we are gonna take this Goose and Yasmin with the Folio Relic and see how it goes when we get it. So let's get into it. Big up everyone at Nexus, yo. Big up the whole family at Nexus. Big up all the community managers. Big up all the designers. Big up all the devs. Big up G-Dev. Big up all of the Linky them. Everyone that makes it possible for all of us to have this kind of enjoyment, bro. It's nice. It's nice. So this is the match that we really want to see now. We want to see Wagwan. Okay, Electra ult, she's at like halfway health. Moshi and the gang should start kicking in now. And you see they're balancing that health bar a little bit, keeping her alive. Not even Kayla and Aiden could stand up to that team. And I've gone too fast, bro. I should have looked at the journal. Cause the journal shows you things, bro. Everything in this game, it's all computers, it's all algorithms. I'm tempted to spend a little bit more and fight a bit more, but let's go change our lineup. Now, it's interesting how you wanna skank, because I've got Astaroth there, and I don't know if is it really necessary for me to run the triple tanks. I don't think Astaroth is going to deal enough damage, so I'm going to run 177k with this posture with King Mao and Goose, which is going to be a nice synergy, and then Moshi and Folio is going to work together. Astaroth will bring a little revive and all that, but I'm not really looking for no one to kill no one on my team like that, but let's see how it goes. Punching up on the 179 Kayla, let's see what the team is saying. Goose, Moshi, Folio, Dorian in there. What's Dorian doing in there? Oh, I changed the defense. I didn't change the attack. My bad. But we're still punching up on them. And Folio dies. How did Folio die, bro? Who killed Folio? Kayla? Now, Moshi just does insane stuff, but among the insane things that Moshi will do, let's punch up on the 206k team, bro. Let's get Dorian out the Electra. No, don't you dare take Folio out, bro. You gotta be crazy. And we gotta put in King Ma because we wanna deal some of that damage, and we're gonna punch up on some teams today. So enough respect to my brother Aracito, he's the punch up king. Beating Wales is his thing. And certain times, if you ain't done it, if you're not into it, you need to punch up. Now as you see, a little bit more health and Electra would have survived that. Let's take a look at the report now. Bear in mind, we just faced Satori and Peach. And Electra took 333k damage. Moshi took 265. Between Goose and Moshi, they healed off everything, but Electra still died. Now I think that's due to my build more than anything, because community sentiment says Electra's really good when she's really built. Let's punch up, bro. Let's see if they're down for the punch up, boy. See, I feel like for the punch up, I'm gonna draw for Astaroth and see if he can help keep things together. Cause this is a heavy punch up. Astra goes down. I would love to punch these lot up, bro. Boy, it's dead. Alright. We tried to punch a little bit too far up. Peach dealt a crazy amount of damage. Goose was not ready to bake all of it off, bro. Electra could not handle all of it. That Peach was insane, bro. Insane. Alright, fair enough. So we don't know if we can punch that far up, but then it also depends on the characters. Like, let's have a look. See, 89k Jew is gonna be hard to deal with if you don't have someone to get rid of him. Does that folio even have a relic? I don't see a relic hanging around. The power is mojo. Yeah, see some of these punch ups, bro. Alright, we got a 250k punch up, 60k peach, 67k Astaroth. It's tough. Like, you see what the arena's showing me? Bare punch ups, bro. Let's see if we can find a little 250k, 260k punch up and punch it. See, I've heard about this. This is a 200k. Let's punch it up. So when you're seeing results like this in the arena, what it means is I'm going a little bit hard, I'm going a little bit too high, and this is around the point where you start seeing man putting silly teams on defense so they can tank the rank. We are not necessarily going to tank the rank. Max damage by Folio, good amount of healing by Moshi and Shroom. Baked off the damage. That's a decent little punch up. That's a decent little punch up. Polaris for the punch up. I'd like to punch a little bit higher, like 250, 260. But the Duppy Peach, I'd rather if they had someone else as their main character. On that main character energy. 280k. A lot of magic damage. Let's punch this, bro. Let's see what I'm going for the punch up. You get me? Cause the punch up is really gonna give you an idea of how strong Electra's Relic really is, and if it's really providing the what it's supposed to provide. Ooh, that's a good team. That's a good team. Did Maya heal everything? Not even. We just never really. Yeah, it's almost a million healing. It looks like Moshi took most of the healing to sustain the damage. I'm not really. But it just doesn't look like we could get enough damage against that team to punch up. And to be honest, my team needs to build a little bit more for the punch up. Let me just buy that and let's go against this team. Peach and Lara could be dangerous. But this team so far, maybe I should take Asta back out. See, the team is having problems. Like, you can see Electra's health bar like fluctuating where Goose and them man are trying to keep her alive. 395k from Electra with the relic, more than Moshi. Like, in terms of a tank, it's really hard to argue with how Electra and the relic are performing at this moment. That's Iris. It's tough, it's tough, it's tough. See this 200k, let's go for the punch up, bro. Let's go for the punch up. See, before in arena I'd see a lot of easy fights. Now I've like maxed my arena level, I'm going into some deeper waters. And the fights are getting tough still, wow. Did we not even kill one of them, man? And you see what's happening with a lot of these heavy peach damage, bro. Heavy peach damage, just slapping the team once she ults. So you really got to pick your punch ups a little bit more carefully, but as you're seeing on the next level of damage, and the arena's just not like, look at my arena right now, bro. Let's go for this. And we still got Kayla. Let's look out here. Wow, that's a red Kayla. I don't want anything to do with that, bro. Golden Peach, like, when you're looking at the teams, like, my team ain't nothing like these teams, bro. Everyone almost is golden, but they ain't really got a dealer. Let's go for the 250k punch up. That's what I was looking for. This is what I was looking for. See, I need to build my team a little bit more, but this is what I was looking for. Now Electra's looking okay so far. She's like halfway on the health. Goose is still up, Mushy's still up. We got some ults pumping, they're both down. The only thing left now is Goose and Mushy, and they go down. And they go down to Maya. See, we're not really getting the damage out against these guys. Electra didn't even get to hold much damage, only 371k. Mushy held 1.25 and healed 1.7. Goose healed 1.1 M. So that was Mushy and Goose holding it down at the end. We got the Nebula and the Dante down, but look, Maya didn't even heal that much. It's just these like the levels, the difference in the power levels is really showing. I don't want anything to do with these guys. Like at this level where you're looking at these teams, like the punch ups are getting hard, bro. Let's go for this one still. See, it's not that good. It's not that good, cause we're going against Rufus. It's not that smart. This might be a better. Let's have a look though. Red Edge, Lara, Ziri's weak. That Lara and that Jew, see why I'm hesitant for that is because of the Jew. I ain't really got much for the Jew. This is all yellow. Let's have a look at the power. 49k Peach. Let's go for it, let's go for it. This we might be able to take. So far with the Relic, yeah. It's been, like, community sentiment is that you need to have a lot of levels. Like, I feel like if I could just magically exchange my Mushy and Shroom build and make that my Electra build, things might be decent. As things stand, another Peach team. What is the level? 78k. We don't want nothing to do with that Peach. See this, who's the dealer? 2 purples. We'll go for this though. We'll go for this. 90k on the Galahad. We'll go for this. We'll go for this. Let's see. Let's see what's going on with Electra now. She's standing. Speak too soon, she's falling. Alright. Yeah, couldn't even manage to punch up all 5 of them up underneath Astaroth shields. No good at all. Got good damage, good healing, good damage reception from Mushy. Not much support from Folio. Electra died super quick, like the healing didn't quite get to pick up to her. So it makes me wonder, like, it really makes me wonder. And when it makes me wonder, that is the classic arena, that is the grand arena. I'm gonna pick these up right quick, but I do not believe I have fought of Hydra today. So let's see what's going on with Electra. The gang have killed the Elder Hydra. That's fantastic. So, see, this is tough. Let me take out Mojo and let me put in Electra, although I'm gonna lose some damage. And then we'll put Mojo in for New Kai with the rework. In fact, now let's put New Kai back in and let's see what Electra can do against the Hydra. Let's see how she stands up against the ancient Hydra. It's not looking good so far. But, okay, we got a little health healing. Nope. Now, Marta is looking a bit better today. Yesterday she got tore apart. So this is interesting to see this from Marta and to see Electra drop like that. Like, something to see the whole team stand like this and Electra with the relic be the only one to fall. It's hard to say. It's really hard to say. It's really hard to say. It's really hard to say. 300k, like, it feels like she needs that little bit more health just to stay alive, to like allow the healing to work a little bit. Like, maybe if I had her 6 star and then was able to actually take the relic to 10, I'd be seeing better results. But as things stand, I'd like to have a day or two to like build, just focus, concentrate on Electra, and really say something after that. Cause like from what I'm seeing with Electra, it's like it's hard, bro. It's hard because put Moja in here, put Thea over here. Let's see what goes on against this. It's hard. She's like on the edge of being very good and very decent for where I'm at, but it looks like she needs that little bit more investment. And this is interesting now, bro. Like, as soon as I say something, Electra goes down. And that's why I mean, like, she's on the edge of being good. And it's... she could be really good. And I'd need a day or two to just, like, be able to pump her glyphs. Maybe get her to, like, equipment level 10. Put a bit more on her. This is good, but like I know for a fact I'll get more damage out of that if I don't just have Electra dying at the front and I have Moja in there, because the whole team is staying alive. Everyone apart from Electra with the relic. 4-star Electra. Oh my days, my music's gone off. I wondered what that weird vibe was, bro. Turn my music back on. Let me just take a look at this right quick. Why would you do that, bro? Why would you ever turn my music off? That's crazy. Crazy work. Big up yourself wherever you're at. Big up yourself wherever you're from. I'm just taking Electra through some tasks with the relic, and I'll be honest, I'm a bit on the fence. I feel like for me and my personal account and my personal situation, she could be really good. With that 21k, so I'm gonna take Electra out. I'm gonna put Moja in here and see if we can get a bit more damage from that, and then I'm gonna chuck Electra back in here. Folio, Dorian, Astaroth. So, gonna get King Mao out, but then who's dealing my damage? It's only gonna be Folio. I'll put King Mao down here. She's gonna die. It's okay, but let's see. We'll see how these guys do. Wow. So did it? Wow, bro. Wow, that's crazy. Because with Electra at the front, Drew didn't die immediately against this same Darkness Hydra. Mojo was not even in the team. Martha stayed alive and the whole team rocked. Take Electra out and they shoot through my Drew and my Mojo, like, wow. So I guess that's a good thing in Electra's benefit. Definitely. Cause like, look up the score without Electra versus the score with Electra. That's crazy. That's like big points in favor of Electra and the Relic. Because even how this team is looking, like that team would normally fall apart a lot earlier. We'll look at the report. I want to see the report. These guys won't take a second to die. So let's check the journal here. Check this. 600k with Mojo in the team, Mojo and King Mao. So no wonder they didn't do any damage, because I took both of the dealers out of the team. But it's crazy. So look at this, 3 mil the Mushy team when I've taken out Electra and put Ju in. 20 mil the team with Electra at the front. And like, I just want to look at these differences, cause this is very strong evidence for Electra and the Relic. Like, look at that, bro. Within seconds, Ju and Mojo are down. Now let's just see the difference with Electra against the Hydra. Crazy. This is crazy. First blast, Ju stays together, Goose is there. Martha, look at Martha's health. Now Electra dies, but look at the rest of the team. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy work. So this is very, 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 very positive for Electra and the Relic. One of the most positive things I've seen so far. Car 20 mil, 21 mil in total to 3 mil against like the same Hydra head. Like, wow, that is impressive. And all Electra did was just like be there long enough to allow the rest of the team to work. And as a brother, for me as a person that uses Yasmin as a tank, a lot of the times I don't want much else out of a tank, you know, because if that tank can stay alive long enough to allow Yasmin to ult and get to work, then for me that tank is successful. So I don't think I have any more battle modes in the normal thing that I can use to test out Electra. And let's see, do I have anything else here? I keep on forgetting the levels of her relic, otherwise I would have upped her, the levels of her artifacts. Otherwise I would have upped her artifacts a bit. Let me get back in here quickly. So here's Electra. And that's what I mean, I kept on thinking they were grey when they're actually green. So chuck that on Electra. See, like, and the other thing is, so I did make mistake, and it's okay, but like, you see this is a big reason why I was facing so many difficulties, bro, because her book is so low. And the reason her book is so low is because I used all of the book options to buff Mushy's book so high. So this is one of the big reasons why my Electra was dropping so easily. And this is why I was saying, like, a day or two on the build, and it could look really good for Electra. It could potentially look really good for Electra. Crazy work. Yo, so one of the things that's nice about live stream is if I want to make a directed video, I can make a very directed video. I almost feel like I should, and you know what, I'm going to, because now, let me see, is there anywhere else? There is somewhere else I can take Electra to test her, and it is the Eternal Frontier. So we're gonna get her on the team right here. I like having King Mao behind her to ramp that damage, and the partnership with Goose. And let's see what Electra's doing in the Eternal Frontier, if she can earn herself some bits. Wow. So King Mao is not the right option for that, clearly. See, even the game tells me that. like even the game. So we're gonna get King Ma out and we're gonna put, you know what, let's put Marta in and see what Marta does, cause that is like really Marta Moshi in my team should be the key companions to support that very large bar of health on Electra. Now as you see in comparison, now this is, you see that though, yeah? And previous, a lot of these stages, I'm not gonna lie, they had me in a headlock. So the progress I make here, if I manage to make a lot of progress, especially with Electra, I think it's gonna be a lot of plus points for the Relic. Like Marta dying before Electra, crazy work. Electra staying alive, looking good, looking good. So let's see what we can do with this, with the Eternal Frontier. So that's nice. So you know what I'm gonna do with that? I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna head right over to Electra, and it's not even enough. And I don't have no coin. That's a shame. Alright, let's just get back to it then. Let's just get back to it. I thought I might be able to buff her. Marta dropped. Maybe I should replace her, but let's see how the team goes, because it's not broke. We're not gonna fix it. Now we want to see if that invulnerability, that's what we need to get a chance for the other heroes to start turning on the healing. Now I'm still disappointed by how far she's dropping, but I need to up the book. That basic great artifact on the book needs to go up. That is what really needs to happen. Cause if that basic artifact on the book was like 20 or something, I feel she'd have a lot more health and substance to actually hold some of the healing. And then like I need to get a couple more runes, pump that health rune a little bit, and then also get the toughness. Like if I can build her out a little bit, I feel like I'll get really good results from her. But as it stands, my current progress, especially after the Hydra, I think is positive with Electra for the most part, because it's like, until you really get to see what someone does for your team, it's very hard to gauge the effects of whether they're good or not, how good they are, this, that and the other, you know what I mean? Like, and then when you get to see, okay, that's what this hero does, this is how they work, I feel like then it's kind of easy for you to, you know what I mean, to know how to use them, to know where to place them, to know what to do with them. That's nice, that's nice, that's nice. Dorian keeps the team alive. Hopefully Electra can farm enough of these runes so we can put some more health on her. Maybe even some toughness if not, because she's really not far away from making a difference. And then it's like, if she is making a difference, will you really see it or will you really notice it? The Hydra so far to me has been the starkest difference. See, when this starts moving funny, I start to get a little bit nervous. Now, let's put some damage dealer in that team and see if King Ma can slap that Yasmin down. Cause Yasmin is the problem in this team. Okay, we've got an ult from Electra, which is good. Like, it's really sad when she goes down before getting to ult. And I feel like some of the new game modes that they're bringing in the game, like even this, the Eternal Frontier, there's some really good like learning tools in terms of how this game actually works, how the mechanics work, how to beat teams, how to beat stages, how to progress in the game, you know? Because in the Eternal Frontier, you need to find and try different combinations to beat some of these teams in most game modes. Yeah, this has taken me aback. I was not expecting these men to just come with dialogue and that, you get me? Little bit of dialogue. So let's go back and jump in here, and now you see we've got access to a little upgrade for Electra. That's close, that hurts. It's tough. Let's see what her skills actually, let's read the skills and see if there's any great benefit. Damage absorption limit, magic attack increase. Yeah, so it is good to chuck some magic attack on her, because all of these stats are always based on magic attack. Okay. See, it's a toughie if I should actually invest in the magic attack right now. I feel like I'd much rather invest in some toughness. So, okay. Just push it a little bit more. 570. What's on 570? We'll get 2 out of it. So we'll go for the armor. Wow. 440. Over 1,000 and something. That's crazy work. Alright. We need more coin for that. Let's get back into the frontier. I do not have Octavia. Go with Astaroth, because let's see. So you've got an ult from Electra, which is good. Yeah, see, that is Iris doing that. That's what that is, Iris, I think. There we go. Alright, let's take Jew, who attacks the person at the back, and see if we can use Jew and get that Iris down. Let's see what's going on. That Jew and a one mushroom. Badman Jew, you know, and this is what I'm talking about in this game. You've got to know what is what and how to move and who does what and all of these things, bro. Cause that little Iris team would have had man scratching their head for the longest time. And one Jew come slap that away. But to be honest, the progress I'm making, cause I approached the frontier this last time with the exact set of heroes, same set of heroes. The only thing new is the upgrades I've made since the last time I've tried the frontier and Electra and the Relic. And to the progress that I'm making, it's tough to be anything other than pleased. It's tough to be anything other than pleased. I'm wondering if I should bring Mojo for this, but we'll see if we don't get through here. We'll check the report and we'll adjust accordingly. Nice. Let's check the report. Goose did healing, Folio did most of the damage. Moshi is not a replacement option. I don't know if Mojo is gonna make the difference, but and it feels kind of crazy. Alright, so let's take Electra out. And we can't put King Mao in. Let's put Mojo in. Work with that, but then maybe we should put Electra back in and take Folio out. We'll see how it goes. Or maybe we should keep them both in and replace someone else. Let's see. That Iris is just deadly. And you see, without Electra, let's see, chuck Electra on the front. And then we'll chuck the relic on it. Cause stuff like this is good to like let you get an idea of what's really going on. The Iris is deadly, bro. The Iris, wow. And Goose is ulting way too late. Mojo is 100% the problem because he's not bringing anything to the table. Even the game is telling me that. Is this not the same team I played before? It is. But without Ju, taking out Moshi is crazy. Let's go again. Iris is just getting to crazy business. And I'm not sure what I should do. Let's try this and see. Try to see if the double dealer. Then there's a 172k line, I think, with Astaroth. What? Consistently, Goose will keep her alive a bit, but see, if I had Octavia, she would die because she's so weak. Sebastian, Goose, get Folio out, get Moshi in. See what we can do with these guys. Big up yourself wherever you're at, wherever you're from, tuning in. You're locked into the Galliwasp. And today we've got the Electra Relic. We've got it up to level 9. And we're just running some tests in anywhere in the game that we can find to test her. But we have reached a little bit of a place in the Eternal Frontier where Iris is just wiping everyone and everything. And to be honest, when I look at my roster, I don't even have Octavia. It's tough. I don't even have Octavia yet. See, there she is. 2 soul stones out of 10. Yeah, bro, I don't even have Octavia. Like, if I had Octavia, I would slap that right quick. Big up man like Nenad Gafford pointing it out. Octavia is the best against Iris. I don't even have Octavia at the moment. I need to do some work to unlock her and get her on the team. And like, I've built Octavia a lot on my main. So I'm hesitant to just come and make a new account and just build all the same players. It's not really what I'm trying to do, although Moshi and Shroom, Goose, King Mouse, Sebastian, Marta, Ju, Mojo, Dante, all built on my main Soleo. So half of the heroes here I've built on my main, but some heroes are just like really good, like Moshi and Shroom. King Mao I can't say really good. Goose is actually really good. Sebastian is really good. Juice serves a purpose. To be honest though, for me what's nice about King Mao is easy stone access. Glyphs are embarrassing, but easy stone access. And when I got into the game, this was on sale. The crushing skin, it was 10k gems. I got that. I've got it up to 30. And both in the game and PvP, it is hard to deal with. It's hard for opponents to deal with that crushing skin. Dante is good on the dodge team. Like if you see my dodge team on the main account, like I like the dodge team on my main account. My main team is Morrigan, Octavia, Goose, Dante and Yasmin. So the dodge team on my main account is my main team. But on this account I'm building a little bit differently. I still need to buff up Folio. I have to say Folio just seems and appears to be a lot more effective with the relic than Electra. He's built a little bit better, but yeah, no Octavia, so that's as far as I can go in the Eternal Frontier at the moment, because I just haven't got the berries, mate. If I had Octavia on a decent build that could stay alive, I would slap the Iris team to pieces, but on this account it's a little bit limited. So what I'm gonna do, 360 gems, man, it's tough all over. But before we get into the Titan roll-ins, let us go and see what is going on in the Legends draft and see how the team is gonna draft. Big up yourself wherever you're at, wherever you're from. If you're just tuning in, I am going to go for Corvus. I was tempted to go for Martha, but I want Corvus because it's always good, especially in Legends draft, to have a tank on your team. Yeah, that's a tough one, because I know they're going to want to pick some mages and I probably should snipe them, so I'm going to take Cornelius for such purposes. Speaking of the dead queen, is there any reason? There's Kayla there, but there's no Aiden and there's no Astaroth, so I don't need Morrigan as such, which means I'm gonna take Octavia, which is the queen, man, the queen. The other day I was thinking, what heroes can't tank? Octavia can never be a tank. Yeah, Corvus and Octavia is a nice team. See this? This is a toughie, but it's an attack team. I'm gonna go for Lars. They've drawn for Kayla. I'm gonna go Dorian. We're gonna put a little bit of Goose on it to keep the thing alive. Seeing that Kayla now, it's tempting because I like Arachne, but why for Arachne? I'm gonna go Octavia. I'll go Oya actually, Oya. Let's see what's going on, car. Who's keeping that Kayla alive, man? Why would you choose Kayla like that just because her name is Kayla? Alright, Goose. They're not doing too bad, but Luther's keeping them occupied. I would like to see some killings from Oya. Why is she not... Why are they alive for so long, bro? What took them so long? Show me reports. Well, we would have never won to how quick we lost on the defense. A lot of damage from King Mao. Ouch. That defensive victory blasted my team apart. I don't even want to investigate it. See, the other day I was playing in the Legends and they offered me Electra quite a few times. So I wonder if today they're going to offer me some Electra options. I'm going to start with Peach and Soleo and chuck Polaris on it. Fling. I just put Peppy to boost the Chaos boost and make Dante tank. Arachne. Let's go for Cleaver, so we got a tank on it. There you go Morrigan, I go Cascade. There you go Sebastian, I go Iris. There you go Peach, I'm gonna go Moshi and Shroom. There you go Isaac, it's a tough one, but you know what? Phobos paralyze him. Draw for Phobos to paralyze them. I would like to see Electra turn up in the Legends draft. "22 seconds is decent, but Iris and Cascade is a dirty team still." Alright, we got our first W on the board. Now remember what your purpose is and what your function is. This is Legends draft and the function is to create the most killy teams as possible. See, I'd like to choose Yasmin, but I don't like the Kark tank. We're just gonna go for Polaris because Duffy. Put Octavia on it, cause we got a nice little Eternity team building, and we'll put Faceless in there because we've got Polaris. So it should do some nice little magic building. I was enjoying Luther last time I fought with him. They've gone Kayla, I will go Peach. Satori, Octavia, Maya. Definitely Astaroth on the Chaos vibes. Definitely Lars to pump that Chaos power. Big up man like Nenad Garfor. Where you at? Where you from, bro? What server you on? What kind of team you using? What's going on with you, bro? That's quick. Oh, we lost quicker though. Iris on the defense, man. And they broke man's shield real early. That's sad. That's real sad. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We have been asking for it, and we have now found Electra. In an ideal world, now I've got Isaac. Let's have a look at Helios. Magic to protect allies from pain and suffering. Let's go for Helios still. I don't fully understand what Helios does, why Helios is duppy, but I know Helios can be very good in certain situations. I believe Nebula boost and agility hero. We're gonna go with Cascade, and we're definitely going with Iris. Fafnir, we're gonna go with Astaroth. I swear I picked Mama Chaba the other day. I don't even know why. Aiden, see they're making it hard with that Iris. Get Kark in there. Go for New Kai with the rework. Now, do you want Judge or do you want Isaac or do you just want Phobos? I'm not sure, that's a toughie. We've got New Kai, magic damage, Kark, physical damage, Astaroth, magic damage, Aiden, a healer. Bring Isaac, car. Isaac deals, bro. Isaac deals damage. Nice. Aiden keeping the team alive, especially the Chaos heroes. Aiden's like, let the other man them die, it's alright, but the Chaos man them, the G them, gang. Now Kai just is not pumping enough damage. And if I'd thought about the stuns from them, man, my boy got me back to back. That's hurtful, bro. We ain't even got 500 gems. And we ain't even hit the extra fights. That's embarrassing. We're on a live stream, bro. Got hit 2 times. Let's go for Sebastian. Go with Artemis. Fling Goose on it, but no, let's go with Electra. Who can we find to heal Electra so it's gonna make sense? Astaroth, maybe. There you go, Iris. I'm gonna go Orion, you know. And Folio. And yeah, get Cornelius in there. Put Martha on there to add a little bit of healing, and then just chuck Aurora on the front to see if she can soak some magic damage for the G. Okay, so we've got the Iris down, but what is it? Galahad giving man problems, and Electra just trying to live forever. What with Marcus? See, I guess Cornelius sniped all the mages. Big up yourself wherever you're at, wherever you're from. You're now tuned into Galliwasp Gaming. I'm just running through some Legends drafts right now. We've been testing Electra's Relic, and to be honest, I'm liking Electra a little bit. I'm liking Electra a little bit. I'm liking her a little bit. I'll need to build her a little bit more. But if you're just joining the stream, I'll show you some of this. Is the best evidence I've found so far in terms of Electra and her Relic, and I'll just go over it. So this team was the main team. I replaced Mojo for Electra. They did 3 million. I'll show you how quick they got wiped. Look, first blast from the Dreadful Hydra. Drew my main damage dealer and Mojo disappear. It's embarrassing. Then when you look right here, this is what happens when we go against the team with Electra and the Relic. First blast, Drew's still alive, everyone's still alive. Electra don't go down until the second one, and we get to deal big damage. So that is the most positive thing I've seen from Electra. The next most positive thing I have seen from Electra is in the Eternal Frontier, where from the stage I was stuck at last time with Electra and the Relic, I have been able to make significant progress. Unfortunately, I lost my streak in the Legends draft. It hurt a little bit. But I'm a grown man, I will get over it. Right now, it seems like I have picked the bones of this account clean, but one thing has yet to be seen. So, when I go move down into the dungeon, yeah. Go and go see what I go on in the dungeon. I forgot to fling 2 things on the Titan. Yo, slapping her face what happened to my man. I forgot to put some stone on a Yari. Boy, them are dead if them ever try wire me, no? I forgot to put something on Sigurd. Defense from Titan like a wizard. Yeah, you heard. That's the word. See, his health is meh. Sumner is very good. I've been working on my main. I just need to finish her on my main and finish up the book. So let's see. We got a little bit of health. Regal is still. I'm still a bit disappointment from Regal, but he does need to build still. So I'll pop it on him. I'll probably Solaris too. We'll chuck some on Solaris right there and build Solaris up, because Solaris does bad things, bro. 1,000 dust. Regal. See, yeah, let's go for that. Let's definitely go with that on Angus. We need some coins. So, I forgot to make some move that dungeon. No. Show them how the GF function. No. What the team is Hyperion. No. It actually hurts that I don't have Hyperion, because he makes a really big difference to healing Sigurd. And that is wrong, but hopefully Sigurd won't make me pay for it. Nah, he's gonna make me pay. I can't. I hate that, bro. But he's not looking too bad. He's not looking too bad. All of them stones look like he's holding his health a lot better. Alright. We have not had a chance. If I put Brewstar up there and put Tenebris on this, Someone's probably gonna get murked. I tell you no lie, none of this team goes. Like maybe what I should have done was pumped health on Regal. But Regal's probably gonna die. Yep, told you. Told you. Well, we can't really accept that right now. What I have been doing sometimes, it hasn't quite worked yet. Well, not to say it hasn't quite worked, but this is what I do sometimes. Cause sometimes if I can just offer Brewstar as a sacrifice to the gods of the Titans, he might just buy Sigurd enough, buy Regal enough time for Ayari's ult to just keep him alive like this. Cause otherwise Regal dies super quick and it is a problem. It's problem, bro. But this ain't looking too bad. It looks like the Brewstar sacrifice potentially worked. And it's gonna be interesting. Alright, there we go, that should do. It's just man like Hyperion needs to die, bro. He's such a pest. Such a pest. So I'm happy with that, I'm really happy with that, because it's been trouble. A lot of the times the mixed room can be troublesome, bro. The mixed room can give you problems. Like some of the mixed rooms, oh my days, bro. And like the summoners, they gave me like what was almost a full 5 Earth team in the dungeon the other day. I was like, why for that, bro? Why for that? And then today's like, there's Titan event on right now, so it's important that I'll be able to farm some Titanite for me and the rest of the G's them in my alliance over here on 1161 still. Cause we just left the qualifying league, we're in the bronze league, and today's been an amazing day on 1164, I can't even lie. Big up man like Thunder, who has just turned into a general overnight, and he's taken the whole war planning and planned out the war, set the defense, performed amazingly today, so maximum respect to my guy Thunder. See, now we're up and running. I may be able to charge Angus, but I kind of want to get Regal out the way and still get some healing on Sigurd. Cause I don't want them to get my Sigurd down too low. Sigurd needs to stay, he's like the key to big bad dungeon progress. He needs to stay with it, man. He can't just be dying early and doing all foolish stuff. My bad, I did not bring Nova, which was a little bit silly. I really should have brought Nova, considering I'm going up against Araji. I refuse to let Angus ult again. I think it's better if he just saves it for the next fight. That's decent. We still need to get a decent heal on Ayari though. Ayari's looking a little bit worse for wear, we'll say. Alright, so let's get into this dungeon pattern now. It'd be nice if I can actually get a decent amount, but the event right now, 2 for Moloch, hold on, 3 for Moloch. There we go, that's not happening. Araji, that is not happening. None of it's happening, guys. None of it's happening. That's well timed. Stopped both Vulcan and Araji at the same time. Wait, no, we're not taking that from Araji. None of this, we're not doing any of it, bro. And that's decent from the water team in the dungeon. So if you saw what I did before going into the dungeon, all the coins, I took them and I put them on Sigurd's primordial skin. Extra defense from Fire Titans is 41 of 60 now, as opposed to 18 of 60 on the health. Because it makes a big difference. It makes a really big difference. And seeing Sigurd being able to survive like this, it's a lot of stones from the current event that allow that to happen. Now, a lot of the times I don't like auto, because auto will just waste your ult, and it's important for Angus to be able to start the next one and ult right away. What are we looking like with Moloch? Needs healing, so we'll definitely go Earth Room. Definitely go Earth Room. That's decent. We got Sigurd down before the ult. We're gonna have to live with that. We're gonna have to live with Avalon going down. At the moment, it's still early, and I haven't really had all the opportunities to build all the Titans that I want to build and do everything I want to do. The biggest focus so far has just been being able to provide for the guild, being able to hit some numbers and get the man them some spheres, you know what I mean? Get the G them some spheres. So I'm looking decent. I'm looking decent, mate. Looking alright. When I get you a bit of, we'll keep Tenebris to try get that Angus down. We'll bring in Nova to counter that Araji. Hopefully, yep, there we go. Regal, stop that. Tenebris, kill that. Calm down, Nova. Wake up, man. Wake up. That was dumb. That was dumb. I know. Let's go back. So what was dumb was letting that ult from Ayari go. That was super dumb. Super dumb. Should not allow that to happen. You need to save that ult until the next match, where it's actually gonna make a much bigger difference to your team. Wait, Regal, wait. There we go, see if we can get it. Fire Summoner down. See, in this timing, she got a lot more time for it to work. All Darkness and Araji, that's... I guess if it works for you. For me, mostly I use Brewmist on my main. On this team, I'm developing a little mix of light and dark. But for dungeon and stuff like that, that's a mistake. Gosh, I'm making mistakes, man. Hopefully I don't have to pay for them. This is, yeah, I know, yeah, that's bad, that's a mistake. So letting Nova ult so early is a mistake. The water dungeon needs to be played in a specific way, bro. Needs to be played in a specific way. Now wait. There you go, he's dead. He does the ult, we wait that out. Slap that with Nova, we wait that out. Slap that with Myri. So when we're playing the water dungeon, we kind of want to offer Sigurd protection all the time. We want him to go from being protected behind his shield to the man then being stunned. When they do hit him, they should be underneath effects from Myri. Like, it's a whole thing. I still didn't get to heal Moloch. A bit meh about this because it's leading me to solo Sigurd when Silver dies. I'm not sure if I should like go direct into the solo Sigurd and try to keep Silver alive. but she just about limps through that round. Titanite numbers are skewed because I saw the event this morning and went in. So Titanite numbers are a bit skewed. I've done 75. I've still got a way to go to 150. And we got 2,000 skin stones. Let's see what's going on in the dungeon. Put the 450 on top of that so we can do something over here with it. It's tough what to do with it. That's gonna be straight health on Sigurd, because I'm far from the other one. Angus is gonna be straight health. It's a bit useless. When I had 15k, I should have unlocked his primordial to get the damage to water titans. I have no idea, but let me check. Secrets to the dungeon, I'll get a grand tomorrow. 3, 5, 6. Maybe if I save. If I save up. Actually, if I save up and spend some energy. Let me see if I have some bottles. I have no bottles, but yeah, I'm gonna save that stuff right now, because if solo Angus and the primordial, you need Angus's primordial skin, and if you can get it now in an event like this, best way to do it. That's a bit sketch, that first Nova ult. It shouldn't cost me, but it is a bit sketch still. We're not taking that. No way, no day, no shape, no form. That's sketchy. That's super sketchy. I don't know why I'm playing so wrong. Alright. We know the first one's okay. The second one is super sketchy. It can't happen. If we wait though, yep, now we get Vulcan 2. DK. 2 from Moloch. Let this go. 3 from Moloch. We're definitely not taking that. No way. Dead Moloch. Now wait. There we go. That's what we want. Come on, get him some protection, bro. Get him some protection, bro. Alright, Sigurd's still alive. And we're not far from the 150. I have been pushing in the dungeon, to be honest. All I've done in the dungeon is push. All I do in the dungeon is push. But this is a bit weird. I don't know if Sigurd's gonna be able to punch his way through. Let's just get rid of the man. We're on solo Angus now, which is a little bit tough. And we still haven't managed to get a heal on. All right. We should hit 150 soon. Angus, man, everyone needs healing, bro. It's tough. It's not a bad round for Angus, though. So let's just go with it. Because it's solo Angus now. See, that shouldn't happen. Pay attention, bro. Do we need Nova? We don't need Nova, so we'll put Solaris in there. Offer a little bit more healing. And now we run that. Now just careful on the ×2. I did not want that to happen. Didn't want Angus to ult 2 times, bro. Yeah, save it. Save it. Not very good in terms of actually getting any health on Angus, but we made it through a stage. Moloch is going to die. Yeah, see, no more solo Angus. That's not working. Cause we need the primordial. I wonder where I am. I'm not far from hitting the 150, 144. That's like one more stage. So if we go red, then we'll hit that 150. Moloch will die, and Vulcan. Why for that, bro? Why Vulcan 2? There's only 2 of them. Yeah, Moloch dies, that's calm. But why Vulcan 2? Does that kill Vulcan right away? Flipping heck. Ignis and all, mate. Truffing heck. The flipping auto one was better than that, mate. This should definitely confirm our 150. Hit these men with the Nova immediately. We got time. 2, 3 from Moloch. Block that. Come with it, Nova. Come with it, Nova. That was late, bro. You know what? I'm not gonna take that because I might decide later on I wanna go burn more Titanite, so I can't leave myself in a position where I just ruin my account for the rest of the day. If we're like 100 or 200 from a milestone, it's good to be in the position where you know you can pick it up. Now pay attention, because that hurts, bro. Vulcan's ult, you can't take that, bro. We ain't doing that. Come Nova, man. Protect the G, bro. Cause this looks like even Sigurd wants to go night-night. Yeah, but we've hit 150. Don't think another stage is gonna happen. Not happening. Alright, we hit the 150. The account is pretty clean. But you know what? Not the frontier. Go into the campaign. Go all the way to the end. Get one of them stages. And let's just see Electra in action with the relic. Oops, man, went and raided it. Okay, well, let's not then. Because the frontier, we're going to get killed by Iris. And it looks like that is this live stream coming to an end, guys. But if you have been rocking with me, I really do appreciate you. Thank you, guys. I'm going to go look about something to eat, get some dinner and all of that stuff. So if you're still undecided on the relic for Electra, you're probably in a similar space as me. I'm gonna need a couple more days to build her and to do some more stuff with her before I can give you a really definitive idea of whether I think she's great, whether I think she's okay, whether I think the relic makes a big difference, whether I think it's a great investment. At this moment, it's hard for me to decide. It's hard for me to say. It is hard for me to say. So I will get back to you guys on that. And do remember, if at some point this video has provided you value, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, jump into the Galliwasp Gaming Discord, and let me know where you're from, where you're at. Until such time, make sure you and all your people are keeping well. I love you guys. Manners and respect.